Good day everyone, I am Rowena Medico taking the Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. And now I am discussing to you about the cone and sphere regarding its surface area of solids. First is about the cone. What is cone by the way? A cone is defined as a distinctive three-dimensional geometric figure with flat and curved surface pointed towards the top. The term cone is derived from the Greek word konos, which means a wedge or a peak. The pointed end is the apex, while the flat surface is the base. Examples of cone in a real life are Christmas tree, carrot, party hat, ice cream cone, and traffic cone. Let us talk about the surface area of a cone. The formula of the surface area of a cone is pi r open parenthesis r plus the square root of h squared plus r squared and close parenthesis, wherein the r is the radius of the circular base and the h is the height of the cone. And there is another formula to get the surface area of a cone, which is pi r open parenthesis r plus L and close parenthesis, wherein the L is the slant height of the cone. And the formula to get the curved surface area of a cone is pi RL. And lastly, to calculate the slant height of a cone, we will use the formula L equals the square root of h squared plus r squared. This time, I will give you an example to calculate the surface area of a cone. The problem number 1 is determine the curved surface area of a cone whose base is 7 cm and the slant height is 15 cm. We already know the formula to calculate the surface area of a cone is pi RL. So, given in the problem is the base radius, which is 7 cm, and the slant height is 15 cm. And we need to find the curved surface area of a cone. And also, in addition of that, we already know that the equivalent of the pi is 3.14. So, curved surface area of a cone equals pi RL. Pi is 3.14. R is 7, while L is 15. So, we will multiply these three numbers. 3.14 times 7 times 15 is equals to 329.7, round off to 330. So, the answer is 330 centimeters squared. And now, I will give you another example in order us to learn more how to calculate the surface area of a cone. The problem number 2 is calculate the total surface area of a cone whose radius is 8 cm and the height is 12 cm. So given in the problem is the radius, which is 8 cm, and the height is 12 cm. And we will find the total surface area of a cone. We know that the total surface area is given as pi r open parenthesis r plus L and close parenthesis. So we need to calculate the slant height because it's not given in the problem. So we will use the formula L equals the square root of h squared plus r squared. L equals the square root of h squared plus r squared. The h there or the height is 12 and the r or the radius is 8. So L equals the square root of 12 squared plus 8 squared. 12 squared or 12 times 12 equals 144 and the 8 squared or 8 times 8 equals 64. And now we will add these two numbers. 144 plus 64 is equals to 208. So L equals the square root of 208. And the square root of 208 is 14.42. So L equals 14.42. And that is the slant height. And now, we already know the slant height we can use the formula to calculate the total surface area, which is the pi r open parenthesis r plus L and close parenthesis. So the r there, or the radius, is 8 and the L, or the slant height, is 14.42. And now we will calculate first the numbers who are inside in the parenthesis, which is the 8 plus 14.42. So 8 plus 14.42 is 22.42. We will multiply that two numbers. 8 times 22.42 is 179.36, and copy the pi. And that is the total surface area of a cone. And now, we already know how to calculate the total surface area of a cone. Let us proceed to the next topic, which is all about the sphere. What is a sphere? A sphere is mathematically defined as a set of points that are all at the same distance from a given point, but in three-dimensional space. There are some important properties of sphere. Number 1, a sphere has no face and edge. Number 2, a sphere is perfectly symmetrical. Number 3, it is not a polyhedron. Number 4, all the points on the surface are equidistant from the center of a sphere. And number 5, or the last, it has only one surface but not the face. The formula for the total surface area and the curved surface area of the sphere is given. Surface area, TSA, or total surface area, equals CSA, or curved surface area, equals 4 pi r squared square units. This time, I will give you examples for finding the area of sphere. Example number 1. Find the surface area of a sphere with a radius of 7 cm. So given in the example is the radius, which is the 7 cm, and we will find the surface area of a sphere. Surface area of a sphere equals 4 pi r squared. We will copy the 4, and the pi is 3.14 and the r is 7. So surface area of a sphere equals 4 times 3.14 times 7 squared. So we will go in multiplication. 4 times 3.14 is equals to 12.56. And 7 squared, or 7 times 7, is equals to 49. So surface area of a sphere equals 12.56 times 49. 12.56 times 49 is equals to 615.44, round off to 616. So surface area of a sphere equals 616 squared centimeter. And that is the answer. And this time, let's proceed to the second example. And example number 2 is like this. Find the surface area of a globe with a radius of 3.2 meter. So given in the example is the radius, which is 3.2 meter, and we will find the surface area of a globe. The surface area of a sphere equals 4 pi r squared. And we will copy the 4 again, and the pi is 3.14, and the r there is 3.2 meter. So surface area of a sphere equals 4 times 3.14 times 3.2 squared. So we will go in multiplication. 4 times 3.14 is equals to 12.56. And 3.2 squared, or 3.2 times 3.2, is equals to 10.24. So the surface area of a sphere equals 12.56 times 10.24. So 12.56 times 10.24 is equals to 128.6 squared meter. Surface area of a globe is 128.6 squared meter. And now, let us proceed to the summary of this lesson. A cone is defined as a distinctive three-dimensional geometric figure with flat and curved surface pointed towards the top. The formula of the surface area of a cone is pi r open parenthesis r plus the square root of h squared plus r squared and close parenthesis. And the formula to get the curved surface area of a cone is pi rl. A sphere has no face and edge. Sphere is perfectly symmetrical. That's all about my report. Thank you for listening, everyone.